Yeah, we race Ryder D. We'll get there. We'll race him when it's time.
Up and then Kenny screws
Eli,
up. Yep.
Eli even got him for a second, I think, at one point, or got next to him, but then, then he went back behind.
How worried are you about Eli Tomac right now?
I listened to your review pod with Jason, and I'm hitting the panic button.
Yeah,
it's on.
I mean,
it's hard to say that for a guy that got 6th place and is 3rd in points, but Eli Tomac's standard is not 6th place and 3rd in points.
No,
anything less than a title and winning races is they're not happy.
Yep.
So
yep.
it's a panic situation for me.
The whole thing with Eli, like I need to see him get out front.
Mm-hmm.
But
you said that on the review pod, but I think Eli does his best work from starting like 3rd or 4th or 5th.
Yeah.
And then going up and passing those guys and then building a huge lead and breaking them.
Right.
Like when he hole shots, of course he's good, but a lot of times that's not his best situation. I think he's better as the guy charging up, passing people, and then being like, fuck you, I'm going to put 20 seconds on you.
Yeah.
But he hasn't started in that like middle ground of like, I'm close to the front, and I'm going to go to the front.
Yep.
It's always like I'm buried or that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Or the one race that he won where he
got caught and passed by Kenny and Anderson this week. Last week, Anderson was catching him pretty good and might have made the pass if Anderson hadn't fallen.
Yep.
So, like, when's the last time you saw that happen?
Never.
So, I know Dylan on Twitter said he was just cruising. Eli was just cruising.
Like, seriously?
Dylan's had some hot takes lately.
Yeah, he has.
Hot.
But I'm like he's 30 points down.
Yeah, he's not going to win this title.
Right.
No.
It would take.
So, unsuccessfully defending a championship is a, quote unquote failure of a season for a guy like Eli Tomac. Like if you asked John and Eli and Kathy and the team manager of the whole Cowie team, if he gets 3rd in the points, is that fine? No. They want to win.
Well, like there's a difference between 1 win or 2 wins and 3rd in the points, or 6 wins and a DNF and 3rd in the points.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Big difference.
Yeah. Where you're like, hey, we won 6 or 7 races. He won 6 races 2 years ago. That was his lowest number of races won in the last little while.
Yeah.
So there's 9 races left. So now he has to rattle off 5 out of 9 wins to match that.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
No, it's not gonna happen.
That's not happening.
Not with Cooper and those guys riding the way they're riding.
No, he's gonna need Roxon and Webb to both get COVID, to kiss each other and get COVID or something to pull this off.
And he hasn't even established that he's way better than everybody else.
No.
Even if those two are gone.
No, yeah.
Like he's 3rd in points, but he's not like owning, like Marv finished way ahead of him. Jason ran him down and passed him. Like I know Anderson's out of it, but like there's lots of guys that are beating him more often than not now.
Right. It's a scary situation if you're a Monster Cowie and Eli. And of course Adam Cianciarillo, broken collarbone. Yeah. I mean he won't be out for too long, but that's a bummer for that team as well. For AC. But yeah, I think again, I think Roxon's so good. I just still like him to have this thing. Even though we got an issue with Webb right now.
Like
winning those 2 in a row.
God, Cooper's he's good.
Yeah.
When he's on, he's good.
Do you think, like after we just broke that down for Tomac, but we're going to Daytona in 2 weeks?
He will probably win.
Okay, so you're not. So even though he's not doing what we all think he did, you still think Tomac can pull off a Daytona win?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. He can win any week we show up to. The difference is, I don't put him on my stupid fantasy team. If he's a 1 or 2 handicap like I would in previous years, if he's a 1 or 2, the betting is he's going to win.
Right.
Something's probably going to happen. He's not going to win. But now I'm not going in each week thinking he's going to win.
Yeah.
But he could because he's that freak of a talent.
Yeah. But I mean, just haven't seen much from him this year. Heat race wins or fast qualifiers. I mean, there's been a couple, but haven't really seen it.
This weekend, I think he got really derailed and frustrated by Barsha. I think that he looked to be a little tired because his other guys caught him and passed him. But I think a lot of that of speculating here comes mentally from he got frustrated because he couldn't get around Barsha and he saw Cooper and Marvin getting away. And I think he just had like a little mental freak out meltdown that, I can't get around him. What the hell is this guy doing? I can't pass him. And then he starts going backwards because
you raised at a high level. I have 4 Manitoba championships.
Yeah.
So I'm hesitant to say Tomac got tired.
Yeah.
Everybody gets tired. They all get tired to a certain extent.
It's just who can suffer through it, manage it.
But I'll tell you what, so whether it's arm pump or tightness, which is a code for what you guys say is tired a lot, or he's physically tired, I mentioned this on the review show. There was a race that he won, either a heat race or maybe it was a podium, and he was breathing heavier than I ever thought he did. He was getting caught last week by Anderson. This week, Anderson does catch him. I mean, whether it's tired or tightness or arm, like something's going on where he's not able to maintain his pace at the end of the race.
Yeah.
Now, saying Eli Tomac got tired is really weird and a very big bridge to cross.
Yeah.
But, dude, something's going on.
Yeah. I mean, he has a family now. He has a kid. I mean, I struggle to think that's that big of a drastic difference, but we've never seen this out of Eli before, right?
What happened last summer? He was mortal. He just looked mortal.
Yeah.
Some days he was good.
Yeah.
Some days he was third or fourth.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and he's always had days. The problem is, in the past, those days where he was immortal were more often than not.
Yeah.
Where I think we're just seeing more of a balanced Eli, where kind of like Malcolm, like Mookie, we're on this like he's all of a sudden this super solid. You called him Michael Rocco, I think at one point even.
Dude,
like,
he's just
he's so mellow now. We don't see these big peaks and valleys. Eli, kind of is the same. Like he's this mellow, third, fourth, fifth place guy versus like I'm gonna smoke everybody and then I'm gonna get ninth.
Yeah,
he seems to be more even, just not good even.
100%. Roxon has wowed me more this year than Eli.
Yeah.
Like many times, I'm like, look at Roxon go or look at Webb go.
Yeah. Yeah, Kenny's
been
good.
And I don't remember too much of look at. I mean, the one race he won, Osborne was catching him, and then Ferrandis was catching him.
And that was the one Sexton led and crashed
Sexton
out, right?
led, and the AC led.
Yeah.
So there's I don't know, man.
I don't know that Sexton holds on to that win for 20 minutes plus a lap, but it certainly didn't.
They were pulling
Eli
away.
wasn't catching him.
No. Eli was not catching him. So, So your